Alright, everybody, welcome to Kings Royale, the first ever Kings Royale in Colorado. This is the first ever premium live event. And opening the show, we got our SFWL Grand Championship match. Introducing first, the Architect, Sfwl. This match is for the vacant Sfwl Grand Championship. Also, welcome to Kings Royale, where tonight we are watching one of the biggest events of the year. Kings Royale. Tonight we've got the inaugural SFWL Tag Team Championship match with the Minty Boys and the Usos, AJ Lee versus Bobby Buffness, and the Kings Royale match. So let's hope you guys have a good time. Here's his opponent. Both of these participants won a battle royal to get to this point. Introducing his opponent, the 500-pound loaf of bread, Noosh. Anuki, otherwise known as Noosh, is here tonight to win her first World Championship. She won a battle royal, including eliminating the Beast Incarnate himself, Brock Lesnar, and beating out the likes of AJ Styles and Gunther to win this opportunity tonight. This is for the vacant SFWL Grand Championship. And now, let's do this. Seth Rollins versus Noosh. Right now. At Kings Royale, Colorado. We're in Denver, Colorado here. And Seth Rollins immediately getting off to a hot start, but Noosh wants to throw Seth off of his game. But of course, the Architect will probably find a way. But still, Noosh is being relentless right now, wailing on Seth Rollins with a barrage of clotheslines. But Noosh just proving to be a beast in the ring, as she dominates this early matchup now. As we get deeper into things, we'll find out if Noosh has the necessary power to survive. But of course, we don't know until after the match is won. But Seth Rollins tried to go for some weird move there. It completely missed the mark. And now Noosh had a chance to recover, and Noosh is taking it. Headbutt to Seth. Oh my god. Seth Rollins getting the ever-living crap beaten out of him by Noosh. But now Seth Rollins is getting that edge back. Seth Rollins is... I don't know how many times Seth has been a world champion, but he's been world champ a lot. Clothesline. Cover on Seth, but Seth kicks out at 1. Seth Rollins is having to solve Noosh here. He has never fought someone so relentless right now and so big. Also, this was turned into an Extreme Rules match to guarantee a new champion was crowned. So we'll see if Seth Rollins and Noosh will abuse any weapons in this matchup. Probably. Getting some kicks to the... Noosh is getting some kicks to the head. In comes a super kick from Rollins. And now springboard crossbody to Noosh. Seth Rollins. Cover on Noosh. Kick out of 2 by Noosh. And now Seth Rollins suplex to Noosh. Seth Rollins now seems to have gotten his spark back. He weathered the early storm of Noosh. And now he is going to put this kitty out. Kick out at 1 though by Noosh. Seth Rollins seems to be trying to play this fair and clean. This was turning... The referee can't do anything except for count the pin or call a submission. Drop kick by Seth. And now the Architect going to fish for a weapon of his own. Some tacks. They want tables, they say. But Seth is giving them tacks. And now, running elbow by Seth into the corner, but Noosh counters him. And now Noosh wear and tearing on that arm of Rollins. And now, curb stomp by Seth Rollins on the Noosh. The Noosh kicks out at 2. And now Seth Rollins pulling out a ladder. We saw what happened last time a ladder was arranged like this last night on Thunder, where Logan Paul gave an elbow to Roman Reigns. But now on King's Royale, Noosh might be getting the same treatment. But now Seth Rollins appears to be grabbing multiple different weapons, and he is ready to use each and every single one of them. These two seem to be unable to put each other on the ladder. Oh, now Noosh is able to. Oh no, that was even worse. Slamming Seth's head into that ladder. I don't know if the Architect can take it. And now Noosh with a chair of her own. And over. Oh! Just throwing the chair to face of Seth, and now a leg drop. Oh boy, I don't know if Seth's gonna be surviving that one. Oh boy, what Well, Seth, I think your run is over. Seth throwing Noosh around. We have a new SFWL Grand Champion, and his name is Seth freaking Rollins. That was an absolute war by Seth Rollins and Noosh. Including multiple shenanigans to the ladder, and even Seth getting hit in the face with a chair and then proceeding to get a leg drop. But that did not stop our architect as he threw Noosh into the tax and pinned her to win the match. And win the SFWL Grand. Here's your winner and the new SFWL Grand Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins here, very eager with his first World Championship in SFWL and WWE combined. Now, not his first World Championship overall. He's had many, but this is a fairly big win, become this company's inaugural SFWL Grand Champion. And now, next up, introducing first, the Minty Boys. Now, our next up is our Tag Team Championship match, scheduled for one fall. And the Minty Boys, our first tag team here today, they will be facing one of the greatest tag teams of all time, the Usos. Alright, now we're getting out the show now. Introducing the opponents, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. Men in line have to overcome the Usos. Often labeled as the greatest tag team of this era. And maybe of all time. They hold the record for longest tag team title reign of all time for over 600 days. And they will be fighting for this prize, the SFWL Tag Team Championships. Which have been fought for, which We have been contesting in a tournament for I don't even know how long. But now we got the two of the greatest tag teams in history in one ring to figure out who is the best. We made sure staff got all the thumbtacks from the last match cleared up. But, and the Minty Boys already taking it to the Usos. Now this was announced last night that the Wadoko Chief Sauce will be appearing in the King's Royale match tonight. This seems fairly similar to what the what Hermione and Bastion are trying to do. They were just targeting one brother and leaving the other brother out of the match. Why was he trying to grab Mint? I don't know. But now Mint and Lime are trying to take down the Usos. The Usos have overcome the Vision and the Crazy Cat-Cast. Meanwhile, the Minty Boys have overcome the Pasta Pod and Rhea Ripley and Io Sky to get to this point. So both these teams have gone through two tag teams of their own and are currently trying to win tag team gold. Now these guys are all multi-time tag team champions. Which, I mean, I doubt you're surprised by, considering the fact I said they're some of the greatest tag teams of all time. And now the Minty Boys getting an early edge. 2 count on Jimmy. That could have been a 3. Jay did not try to get in to stop the count. I think he knew his brother had it. And now Lime lining Jimmy up for a super kick. Jimmy Uso attempting to get control. Trying to hurl Lime into the corner to tag in his brother, and it does work. Now the Usos double super kick to Mint. No, not Mint, Lime. And now Jey Uso, the legal man, in this match for the Usos. We're back into the ring. Okay, they ran back into the ring. Oh boy, that could have been disastrous. And now double super kick from the Minty Boys. Hey, but they're not done yet. Double Minty splash to Jay. And now Mint. Tag to Jimmy, and but Mint's the legal man here for the Minty Boys. DDT by Jimmy. Oh, what was that by Jimmy? Just jumped for the top rope. Looked like he landed on his head there. Looked completely fine. Trying to rile up the crowd here, Mint. With a throat chop to Jimmy. That is a collision now. Jimmy, take it down. Jimmy breaking up a pin attempt on Jay. Now Jay getting up. Clothesline by Mint. Oh, not Jay, Jimmy. I get the two confused all the time. You know, the Minty boys are taking control of this match. Mint looks like he's ready for Jimmy to get back in that ring. Now a super kick to the face of Jimmy. And now Mint calling for a Minty spear, but Jimmy hops over it. And a spear of his own to Mint. And now an Uso splash inbound. I think, or there was. Cross body by Jimmy. Cover on the Minty boy. And he just kicked out of one. Now Jimmy's probably asking, what do we need to do to take this guy down? And now Jay. Oh, attempted drop kick. The Mint moved out of the way. And now just a scoop up there. Jay gets up immediately. Into the corner. Tag made to Jimmy again. I know Jimmy and Jay picking on one of the members. But the Minty boys are too smart for this. Minty headbutt there, just jumped off the top rope, and now Jimmy looking for a cross body. Mint takes it. Kick out of one again. Mint is just kicking out of one of these things. Jay going to try to interfere, but now Lime is the legal man for the Minty boys. Oh, attempted spear by Lime, only for Jay to counter. Main event, Jay Uso. Punch to the noggin of Jay. And now Lime taking it to Jay. A Minty drop there. No. The Minty boys doing what they do best. Attempted headbutt there, but of course a missed headbutt. Another punch to the noggin of Jay. And a roll-up super kick by Lime. Now just rolling over Jay Uso here. Kick out at one. That was a weak kick out. He didn't hook the leg though. Big mistake from Lime here, but now Jay, main event Jay, getting that momentum back, but now Superman punch from Lime. The Minty boys looking to dominate the tag team scene. With the power of a Minty splash, but now spear by Jay. Jay Uso now to the top rope. Is he going for the Uso splash? He is, and it connects. But Lime breaks it up at one. Lime did not like number two, apparently. Or not Mint. Or not Lime. Mint. Mint does not like the number two, apparently. Because he will prevent that ref from saying it. Spear by Lime. Cover onto Jimmy, but Jay breaks up the pin. But now Lime corkscrew drop onto the back of Jimmy Uso. Up goes Jimmy into the corner. Are we gonna see Tower of Doom? Minty Tower drop. Here we go. Minty Tower. Minty Tower Bomb inbound. And now, with that Minty Tower Bomb, Mint cover. Jimmy Uso just kicked out at 2. He kicked out at 2. How on earth is Jimmy finding the strength to kick out of some of these moves? He just got hit with a tower bomb, with a Minty Tower Bomb. And he's still standing. Roll up super kick by Mint. Not letting Jimmy Uso escape. Jimmy Uso appears to be bleeding here. Drop kick by Mint. And now Jimmy Uso getting dragged down now from the top rope. And now Jimmy, super kick. Another super kick. Cover by Jimmy. Life prevents his brother from hearing that dreaded 2. But Jimmy now, heavily worn down, tags in his brother. You can see that crimson mask all over Jimmy. And now Jey Uso in the match now. Oh, attempted a tag in there. Now Mint preventing that tag. And now Mint and his own brother getting a tag move off. Double super kick by Jay. By the Minty Boys. Lime circling around to throw Jay into the barricade. Into the ring goes Lime and Jay following in close pursuit. Attempted move there, but Lime saw it and countered. Minty drop. Tag made to Mint. The Minty Boys have brought hell to the Usos. A attempted spear, but Jay counters. You can hear the crowd cheering on their hero, Jey Uso. But they despise the Minty Boys. And the Minty Boys love these boos here, I think. Into the ref. Clothesline turning Jay inside out. Tag made to Lime. The Minty Boys proving to be tag experts here. Spear by Jay. Jay has given himself and Jimmy Light only for Mint to be thrown into, only for Lime to be thrown into the corner. But now Jey Uso trying to fight off without Lime. Spear by Lime. Cover by Lime onto Jay, but Jay's brother, Jimmy, breaks up the pin. Attempted spear again. And what was that again? Jay trying to go for something, but just completely botched it. Super kick. Another super kick. Cover by Lime onto Jey Uso. Kick out at 2 by Jay. Kick out at 2. Jey Uso. But now the Usos feeling it once again. And Jay throwing Lime. The Lime going into the corner now. Into the corner goes main event Jay. And here we go again. Double shoulder tackle by the brothers, Mint and Lime. And now Mint into the corner with Lime. Now Jay trying to get those last signs of life. Roll up by Jay Uso. But Mint kicks it too. He heard the number 2. And now Mint is mad now. And now a Minty Boy special, the Minty Splash connects with Jay. And we have new tag team champions. Here are your winners, Mint and Lime. The Minty Boys. After a devastating Minty Splash and a hard-fought war, the Minty Boys are your new SFWL Tag Team Champions. But up next, we've got Bobby Buffness versus AJ Lee. And our only title, the following contest is the Atlantic Championship match. And it's scheduled for one fall, and that's it. Here is our challenger, AJ Lee. I will be right back. I need to get some water. This is our only title defense of the night, technically. Because the last two matches for inaugural championships, Bobby Buffness is the current Atlantic champion, but AJ Lee declared #1 contendership on the second ever TWL takedown, and Bobby Buffness did not take kindly. And these two wanted to brawl for the Atlantic Championship. The following, introducing first, the challenger, AJ Lee. And in this corner, he is the SFWL Atlantic Champion, Bobby Buffness. This is Bobby Buffness' first title defense against AJ Lee. And now Bobby Buffness immediately taking it to AJ Lee. Cover. Took out it too by AJ. But Bobby Buffness is not playing around. Oh, leg drop. And that missed completely. Now AJ Lee has a chance to show off what she can do to Bobby Buffness. Oh! Brutal slap by AJ Lee to Bobby Buffness. Boy, that man has just been through a lot. Now Bobby. He wants to be the man who takes down AJ. AJ Lee trying to throw Bobby Buffness into the ropes, but Bobby Buffness counters. Code breaker by AJ Lee. And now AJ Lee calling Bobby up. Big kick there. Bobby Buffness kicks it too. Weak kick out though by Bobby. But now AJ Lee feels it, and now Black Widow locked in on Bobby. AJ Lee is the new Atlantic champion. Here is your winner and new Atlantic champion, AJ Lee. And now following this is our main event, the King's Royale. But first, congratulations AJ Lee on winning the Atlantic Championship. But next up is the King's Royale match. The following contest is the King's Royale match. 30 superstars enter this match. 2 start at the beginning of the match, and more will come in at a set time. A superstar is eliminated when they go over the top rope. A superstar wins when they're the last person standing in the ring after all 30 entrants have entered. And the winner gets a world title match at Legacies Collide. Oh. Introducing first, Entrant number 1, Peyton. Looks like we have a representing the RPO here. The right pair to order is Peyton. We haven't seen the right pair to order since they lost that tag team match to the Crazy Cat Cast. Here's entrant number 2. Introducing entrant number 2, representing the Syndicate, Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints is representing one of the 3 Syndicate members in tonight's match. Drew McIntyre, Gunther will be entering later, but Ricky Saints starts out this match against Peyton. Tonight. But speaking of this match, CM Punk has converted himself entrant into the match, and if he wins, I think everybody in this building knows who he's going after. Seth frickin' Rollins. Because those two despise each other. If you don't know, back in MWE, they were fighting in the backstage pretty much every week. But now this match will start off with just Peyton and Ricky Saints to start the match. Now Peyton and Ricky Saints going at it. Peyton already wailing on Ricky. But Ricky clothesline to Peyton. And introducing here's entrant number 3, Mosquito, entering this match. This could get interesting as Mosquito enters the match, and he will... And here comes entrant number 4. Oh, Peyton already has backup. Here is Chonky Boy. And now Peyton's attacking Chonky Boy. Let's go. I guess it is every man for themselves. But now Peyton and Chonky Boy are going at it. I don't know. Is Chonky Boy just like angry at Peyton for like confusing? Oh boy, I think Chonky Boy is taking his anger out on Peyton for just attacking him out of nowhere. Did Peyton forget they were on the same team or something? Okay, wow. Uh-oh. The man who had beaten Baby Jump on the Go Home show of TWL Thunder, rest of WL Takedown, I should say, Ephraim, who is now currently engaging Mosquito. Oh, face planting him. Here comes entrant number 6. Oh, we don't want none, because it's AJ Styles entering the match at number 6. And they don't want none indeed. The Ricky Saints better watch out, because AJ Styles had some particular beef with Gunther on the Go Home show of Takedown. And now AJ Styles appears to be going after Ephraim. And entering at number 7, Raspberry representing the Badoko tribe. The Minty Boys already won their match. And Sauce is later in this match. So we'll see if Raspberry can do something here. And here comes entrant number 8. Oh! Rhea Bloody Ripley is entering the match at number 8. King's Royale. Uh-oh. Rhea just got dropped on her head by Chonky Boy. And now Raspberry taking care of Peyton. And Chonky Boy has been eliminated. And now Ricky Saints eliminates AJ Styles! Now Mosquito trying to get rid of Rhea Bloody Ripley. And Ephraim helping out. And they eliminate Rhea. Boy, it's just cleaning up house now. Chunky Boy, Rhea, and AJ Styles gone. It's pay time for Raspberry, but Ricky Saints going after Peyton. But Ricky's eliminated by Peyton. Huh? Half the ring just got flushed out by Peyton, Ephraim, Raspberry, and Mosquito. But now we got entrant number 9 inbound. Oh! Our first surprise of the night. Blake Monroe makes her SFWL debut. Entering the King's Royale match at number 9. And now Blake Monroe handling Ephraim. Drop kick by Blake. Now she's going after Peyton. Uh-oh. The first member of the Vision. Braun Breaker. I think it's just... I think when I looked at some of the entrants with our general managers, it was just Braun Breaker of the Vision. If they could only get in on the match. So there'll be no Austin Theory or Bronson Reed or Logan Paul, as Logan Paul is Apex champion. Speaking of, well, I'll talk about it after this entrant. After entrant number 11. Who will entrant number 11 be in this match? Oh no! We're about to witness a mass extinction event because here comes Brock Lesnar. Oh boy. Brock Lesnar immediately going after Peyton. German suplex to Peyton. Oh no. Well, anyways, the winner of this match will get a choice of Seth Rollins or Logan Paul to face at SFWO Legacies Collide in Las Vegas. Speaking, Ephraim better watch out, because here comes the man he pinned, Baby Jump. Baby Jump does not seem that happy, going immediately after Ephraim. We're running for Brock. Brock Lesnar just has this aura about him. And Baby Jump attempting to eliminate the Beast Incarnate. Who's entrant number 13 going to be? Oh, another surprise! Crush makes his debut in SFWO, immediately going after the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And now Crush dropping Brock. And now Ephraim's edge to Braun Breaker. And we're going after entrant number 1, who is still in this match, Peyton. And Peyton's fighting out of it. Brock Lesnar and Crush going after one another. Oh, flying! Springboard moonsault to Mosquito. Ephraim being thrown out of the ring by Blake Monroe, but he stays in the match. You know, Brock Lesnar and Crush are attacking each other, but Baby Jump gets a backbreaker to Brock. And now Crush picks up the jump like he's weighing nothing and just drops the man. Oh boy. Crush so far has established himself as one of the biggest threats in this match, and that is not going to change anytime soon. Although Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker though. Brock Lesnar was a Paul Heyman guy, and Braun Breaker is the current Paul Heyman guy. So we'll see how that ends out. But now Crush. Choke slam to Braun Breaker, dear Lord. And Ephraim just hurled out of the ring like that. Oh, by Crush. And Blake's gone as well. Blake Monroe got eliminated somehow. I'm guessing it was by Peyton or maybe Brock. I'm not entirely sure. But Braun Breaker and Baby Jump now fighting. And Peyton and Mosquito fighting. Brock and Crush are staying inside the ring. But now Braun Breaker up on the top rope with Baby Jump. Baby Jump, dog drop. Oh, but Braun Breaker reverses it. And Mosquito hurled out of the ring by Brock Lesnar. And Baby Jump about to go the same thing. Now Brock has his hands on Braun. But Braun Breaker gets Brock out of the ring and just ignores him. And now Brock Lesnar throwing Braun into the corner. But now Braun Breaker has Brock Lesnar. Oh, speak! Here comes Sauce, the Vidoko Chief. She's getting hurled around by Crush now. We have created some separation. Oh, Peyton, the number 1 entry, goes down to Braun Breaker. And now Braun turning his attention back to Brock. Elbow drop to Braun. It is Baby Jump's been eliminated. Uh-oh. Here comes the second member of the Syndicate, Gunther, and AJ Styles has already been eliminated. A crushing choke slam to Sauce. And now a chop to Gunther, but now Gunther now starting to beat down Crush. Uh-oh. Griffin is here representing Catastrophe. F5 to Braun. We got some monsters in the ring right now. Crush, Gunther, Sauce, Brock, Griffin, and Braun. Only one can remain. German suplex to Griffin. Oh my God! It's Goldberg! Entering the ring, Sauce has been eliminated by Braun Breaker, but Goldberg is here now. Gunther attacking Goldberg. I feel like I'm having deja vu for some reason. Goldberg and Brock. Uh-oh. Gunther almost eliminated by Crush. But now Goldberg getting attacked by Griffin. Oh, if this ring could get more monsters in it, in comes Jacob Fatu. Into the corner goes Brock, and now Braun Breaker trying to eliminate Brock Lesnar, and he dies! Brock Lesnar eliminated by Braun Breaker. Jacob Fatu going over the top rope. Crush. Drops Fatu! I don't know who is getting crushed out of here. Just, oh! Rip it out! Burrito, you do not want to get in here right now, Burrito. It is crowded in here with monsters. He's not listening to me. Burrito, you idiot! He just threw himself in a ring with Gunther, Goldberg, Crush, and Braun Breaker. I don't think he wants to be in here. Burrito! Wow, what a trick there, Burrito. I doubt that can last you the whole match. But we'll see. The last member of the RPO, Cheeto, the son of Sauce. The Riot Paradigm Order have all entered this matchup. Cheeto entering at number 20. He's now going after Burrito. Goldberg looking like he's wanting a jackhammer, only for Braun Breaker to move out of the way. Uh-oh. What? Is it? That's Vito! Vito of the Pasta Pod. Here to help Burrito out. But Goldberg is gone thanks to Braun Breaker. And Burrito's out. Here comes Poop Man. I don't know if he wants to be in here right now. Especially if Crush after him now. Uh-oh. Hoopman just gets in here. And now just getting attacked by Crush. Oh, boy. Crush has turned into the single-handed biggest threat in this matchup. And now, enter number 20. Oh! Lucy Jump, Baby Jump's sister, is now in the SFWL as well. Bootman eliminated by Gunther. Vito, you're just getting bullied out here. Lucy turning Braun Breaker inside out right now. Here comes Totus. They're entering the King's Royale match to take down everything but Vito, taking down Totus. Braun spear to Gunther. Gunther eliminated by Braun Breaker. Lucy attempting to eliminate Crush by herself. I don't think that's going well. And Crush eliminated by Vito. And now Lucy going after Vito. Here comes the winner of the 2020 Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre, and the last member of the Syndicate, Gunther, got eliminated already. Drew McIntyre eliminated by Braun. Drew didn't last a minute in here. He just got eliminated by Braun. And now we're down to the final 10 entrants in the match. And introducing number 26, Addie. The Vision's plan is for Braun Breaker to win the Rumble, to go after Seth Rollins, to claim gold all over the... Oh, did Lucy just get eliminated there while I was talking? Cheeto, why? I was trying to talk about the Vision's plan. Well, the Vision are planning to conquer the entire SFWL by getting both world titles, and Logan already has one. Oh! Addie, better watch out! Because here comes the person. Here comes John Cena. Look at Addie calculating. She wants to get rid of Cena as soon as possible. And here comes number 27. And number 28. Dirty Dominic Mysterio coming in number 28. Addy wants to give it to John Cena. Uh-oh. Here comes the ruler, number 29, Obafemi, looking to win the Royal Rumble, not Royal Rumble, King's Royale match, to assert himself on top of the food chain since Totus took him down on an episode of TWL Thunder. Now Addy going for the Addy's Edge here, which is pretty much just an Ephraim's Edge but modified. But John gets out of it, and here is Obafemi attacking Vito. But the real story here is Braun Breaker, who has been outlasting most of the competitors in this matchup. And now Totus. Hey, get rid of Cena, but now Braun Breaker trying to beat Cena too. Braun Breaker trying to eliminate. Braun Breaker eliminates Cena. And Dominic goes down too. We're down. Oh, Addy's out too by Vito. We're down to 5. And one of them hasn't even come in yet. I think everybody knows who this is. But now Cheeto going for the 5 cheese finish. Only for it to fail. And now it's down to Braun Breaker, Obafemi, Vito, and Cheeto. And Cheeto eliminated by Vito. We're down to 4. The ruler going after Braun Breaker. Eliminated. It's down to the ruler and Vito. And number 30. Which is CM Punk. Obafemi eliminated. CM Punk gets into the match. And we're down to 2. It's Vito, Punk, in the King's Royale match. Stunner to Punk. Elbow drop. Now CM Punk in danger. But Punk reverses the stunner. CM Punk on the outside being pushed out by Vito, but Punk gets back in. Drop kick by Punk. And CM Punk, even more desperate to win the King's Royale than ever. A knee by Punk. And now we're down to and now Punk picking Vito up. Up onto the turnbuckle. Vito gets off the buckle. Starter to Punk! Starter to Punk! Powerbomb by Vito. And CM Punk eliminated! Vito is going to Legacies Collide! Here is your winner of the Kings Royale match, Vito!